we are on to a nasty simultaneous equation, but a simultaneous equation nevertheless. So in order to do this, we're going to have to get rid of either the x or the y in the top equation. And we're going to do that by taking the second equation, this is 1, this is 2, and we're going to rearrange it so that we get it in terms of x. So right now we have x plus 2y minus 1 equals 0. And we're going to add 1 onto both sides, x plus 2y equals 1, and then take 2y off both sides. So x equals minus 2y plus 1. And we could write that another way. So this then means we put, let's actually just write it like this, x equals 1 minus 2y. So now, wherever we have x in equation 1, x squared minus 9y minus x equals 2y squared minus 12. So wherever we have an x, we put in 1 minus 2y. So we go 1 minus 2y squared minus 9y minus, I'm going to keep everything in a bracket because it's horrible, 2y, 1 minus 2y equals 2y squared minus 12. And now we're going to do a little grid to make sure we don't leave anything out. Y minus 2y, 1 minus 2y. Here we go. So 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times minus 2y is minus 2y, minus 2y. And then minus 2y times minus 2y is plus 4y squared. So here we get 4y squared minus 4y plus 1 minus 9y minus, I'm just going to put that into brackets again, 1 minus 2y equals 2y squared minus 12. Let's just get rid of some of the stuff on the left-hand side. So we've got 4y squared, and it's minus 4y minus 9y, then minus 2y, what ends up with plus 2y. So we end up with minus 4y minus that's minus 13y, plus 2y is minus 11y. It's very easy to get that wrong towards the end of a thing. And then plus 1 minus 1 is, that doesn't exist anymore. So we end up with 4y squared minus 11y equals 2y squared minus 12. Now we're going to take 2y squared off the biggest y squared, so we get 2y squared minus 11y equals minus 12. Add 12 to both sides, so 2y squared minus 11y plus 12 equals 0. And now that's kind of solvable even. So you would get plus 24 if we times the 2 by the 12 and adds to minus 11. So it's going to be 2 minuses, which I can't immediately see. Oh yeah, I can. It's minus 8 and minus 3. So if we write it out again, we get 2y squared minus 8y minus 3y plus 12 equals 0. By the way, at this stage, if you didn't manage to get a factorization, then it means that something has gone wrong. And it's usually, the reason I was neurotic about putting brackets in, it's usually because you've added a plus where there's a minus or something. We all do it. So now we split this in 2 and we say 2y, y minus 4, and then we say, what should we say, minus 3, y minus 4 equals 0. So we know that 2y minus 3 and y minus 4 are our answers. So therefore y minus 4 equals 0, so y equals 4. And 2y minus 3 equals 0, so that's plus 3 to both sides, so y equals 3 over 2. And that is so far what we have. We have to go back in and replace this now. Use the easy one. So we would say x plus 2 times 4 minus 1 equals 0. So we know x plus 8 minus 1, which is 7, equals 0. So x equals minus 7. So when y equals 4, x equals minus 7. And then secondly, when, that's another one. So when x plus 2 is 3 over 2. Is that meant to be no, that's fine. Minus 1 equals 0, so x, and that would be 3 minus 1 plus 2 equals 0, so x equals minus 2. That means y equals 3 over 2 and x equals minus 2. And that is how you do that.